This old guy DIY video has to do with the $1,200 whitetail challenge. We switched gears a little bit. So here we have an area that I plowed up with this old Kubota. It's a 1987 L2550, and this was done with a Ferguson 2-bottom plow. And I was really pleased with that. It took me about an hour and a half to do all of this plowing. And then the lady that lives here said, "Hey, you're doing a pretty good job with 50-year-old equipment. What if you had newer equipment? Could you do a better, more efficient job?" So this row here on the end was done with a 5-foot Oregon tiller. And then I just went over and did this one over here just to see what it would do. And my thought was, with the plowing, I would have had to plow and then disc it at least twice, and then cultipack it and then plant. So here I should be able to hit it with the tiller, then I'll hit it with Roundup, then I'll disc it once just to disturb everything, I'll cultipack it and plant. So we'll see if this turns out to be a time saver or not. And right now I'm going to run down the middle here with the tiller and see how the tiller does on top of the furrows. Well, it's been about an hour tilling, and I went through everything that had taken me an hour and a half to initially plow, and I've tilled it up now. And this stretch is about 200 yards wide, and I'm doing 200 yards wide, and the tool is 5 feet wide. So I'm doing approximately 3,000 square feet every 6 minutes. It takes 6 minutes to go from one end to the other. So I'm doing about 500 square feet a minute. I'm in low range first gear on this old tractor. It's a 30 horsepower tractor, and at 500 square feet a minute it would take me roughly 90 minutes to do an acre. So I'm going to make one more pass here. I went through the furrows twice where my end furrow was, just because it was kind of a hole, and then I'm going to make one last pass in this area where I had tilled it up once. I'll till it a second time, and then I'll go work on the other end a little bit. But today will be tiller day, and then tomorrow I plan to take the disc out and smooth it off. We'll let nature do its thing for a few days, and when the weeds start coming up, I'll whack them with Roundup, and then we'll get into some planting before the week is out. Have a nice day.